And on today's Nightmare Filled Adventure, we're doing something just a little bit different. So, looking around at all the autographs that we have collected in the almost 2 years of doing this channel, I wanted to start doing a breakdown of everything that we have. From pops, vinyls, Blu-rays, DVDs, posters, 8x10s, just everything that we've gotten signed. So as you can see behind me, we're going to go ahead and start with the Pop Funko collection. So I hope you enjoy and stick around to the end. Alright, we're going to start this one off with my prized possession of all my signed pops. Don't have that many, but this one, Pinhead, Hell Priest, signed by Doug Bradley and Clive Barker. Meeting Doug Bradley was a very surreal experience, one of those horror icons I never thought in my life I'd get to meet. And he's got one of my favorite signatures. Just really beautiful signature. And meeting Clive at Scarefest this year, he's very sweet, very nice, very approachable. Shook my hand a couple of times, thanked me for coming out. He's got beautiful artwork. But yeah, Hellraiser is one of my favorite franchises. Part 2 being one of my favorite horror sequels of all time. And to have both of these men on this, it's like my holy grail of pops right now. Alright. Moving on to Daredevil, Matt Murdock, signed by Charlie Cox. So meeting him was another one of those, I can't believe I'm meeting this person. I love the Daredevil series. All 3 seasons I think are phenomenal. I think he is the best Matt Murdock ever. Sorry, Ben Affleck, but Charlie takes it. He's got a great signature. I asked him how he felt first time he ever saw himself immortalized as a pop, and even he thought it was a surreal experience. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to meet him, do it. Incredibly nice guy. And then next, since I got him, Vincent D'Onofrio is right next to him, so I got my Edgar Men in Black signed. Got that gold. I like how it blends in with the character's clothes. And talking with him, I actually brought up the movie The Sale, and because I think that's a highly underrated horror film. Another one of those where you would think he would be super unapproachable. He always plays the villain and stuff. Quite the opposite. He's very approachable, very nice. Will talk to you about whatever, sign whatever. So if you ever get a chance to meet him, I suggest doing it. Then next, my favorite musical of all time is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I have every single pop for this collection. It's taken me years to get. So when Barry Bostwick announced, I knew I was going to get this signed. I couldn't ask for it better. I mean, look at that blue on there. He wrote, "Damn it, Janet." And if you ever see him at a convention, you'll notice he sells the tidy whities from the film signed. So, a little funny there. But another one that, if you ever get a chance to meet him, do it. Super nice. To be honest, I couldn't decide if I wanted him to sign Rocky Horror or something from Spin City because that's one of my favorite shows. Alright, the next, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger, signed by Heather Lenningkamp. I've got Robert Englund on a couple of other pieces, so I really didn't want to add him to this. I kind of wanted this to be just for Lenningkamp because she's one of the ultimate final girls. On her own, she wrote 910 Never Sleep Again. Couldn't have asked for anything better on it. Another one that super proud I got to meet finally. One of my favorite final girls of all time. Next, Sean Austin on the Goonies. This meet was super quick. His line was massive, and we managed to squeeze in. But the whole experience is, you got about 5 seconds. That's about You got about 5 seconds. Sign go, sign go. Not anything against him. He was super nice. Talked to my girlfriend about the band Kiss for a moment. But yeah, not much to really say on that part. Super glad I have this. If I could have anything else signed by him, it would probably be something in Stranger Things. But yeah, still super proud of it. All right, next, another one I'm super proud about. Walter Jones, the original Black Power Ranger. So he was actually my very first interview for this channel. It was a long interview. Couldn't have asked for it to go any better. He's actually the first celebrity I ever met in my entire life. When I was a kid, there was a convention in Huntsville, Alabama, where he was at, and he's the very first celebrity I ever met, very first interview I ever did. When I was a kid, I had his autograph, and I lost it in a house fire. So to have this means the world. And he's another one. If you ever get a chance to meet him, do it. He's so committed to Power Rangers and will fanboy out with you. All right, to the bigger ones. See if I can show this off. All right, so we have E.T., Elliot and E.T., signed by Henry Thomas Elliot and Dee Wallace. So I've got nothing bad to say about either one. Dee Wallace is great to have a conversation with. You see, she wrote No Penis Breath Talk, even asked if that was okay to write. She could have wrote whatever she wanted. And then Henry Thomas, he was super nice. Talked to him for a little bit. I do, however, think these are the only two I'm ever going to get on this piece. I like the way it looks, and I don't want it to be too clouded on here. It's legible for the most part. So I think this I'm just going to keep as is. Still, pretty cool to have both of the mother and son on this. All right, and to the last one. Kirk and Spock, signed by William Shatner. So I'll be honest, I hate this piece. Like, I look at it every day in my collection and I think just how disappointed I am in this. First off, the meeting with Shatner was maybe 5 seconds. Basically enough time for him to say, hello, how are you? Thank you, goodbye. And he's saying all that as he's taking my item and signing wherever the hell he wants. Like, I wanted him to sign across here so that when I put it up, everyone can see the signature. Instead, if I want anyone to see that this is signed, I have to take it out every time, turn it, and see his little black Sharpie crap. Now, I'm not saying Shatner is a douche in real life. Just saying, when it comes to conventions, he's there for the money, not the fans, from my experience. Even this panel was one of the weirdest panels I've ever been a part of. I mean, the entire hour he talked about death. But yeah, save this for last because the one I'm most disappointed in. But can't win them all. All right, so that's all we have for now. Like I said, we're going to have to break down this collection haul that we have in the parts. You can see behind me. Next, we'll start with the physical media, Blu-rays, DVDs, video games. But if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe. As of filming this, we are on the road to 300 subs, so I want to try to cross that before the end of the year. And we have more videos coming before the end of the year. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.